Hello everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. Today is, when you see this, it's going to be Tuesday, March the 3rd. Can't believe we're already in March. Anyway, I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Today I'm going to be coloring in Floating 3D Mandalas Volume 2 by Tabitha Barnett. Love Tabitha Barnett and love all of her books. I have quite a few of them. And I figured I'm just going to color in this today. I'm not going to do a flip through of this book. If you want me to, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm just going to get to coloring today. So we're going to color this one. And I picked some bright colors like aqua, orange, pink, purple. I need some bright colors today because, you know, it's been so cruddy. Let me zoom in a little bit. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody is lovely. Lovely. Let me autofocus. There we go. Okay. You got blue up there, passed out in the corner, as usual. So yeah. So I'm going to be using my Ohuhu markers today. They are my favorite. I know a lot of people like Ohuhus. I also have Cali Arts. I love my Cali Arts. And my IOs. I haven't used those very much yet. I probably need to. I keep going back to my Ohuhus. And I got a big set for Christmas. I got like, I think it was like 150, 160 set that I haven't even opened yet. I'm going to wait till these start to die out. I've had a few of my Ohuhus already dry up because I use them all the time. All the time. So, yes, love my Ohuhus. So anyway, so let's see. I'm kind of having an off day. My back has been really bothering me. That's why I didn't do a whip and chat yesterday, so I apologize for that. I couldn't sit for an extended period and, you know, color. I just couldn't do it. Or diamond paint. I didn't even diamond paint last night. I got the White Tiger kitted up and ready to go from Diamond Art Club, so I definitely want to try and start on that tonight after dinner, if I can, because Mrs. Coffee is doing a color along with that kit from Diamond Art Club. So if anybody has the partial, please feel free to work on it with everybody. Let's see. So yeah, Friday I did the little drive along in my car. That was fun. I wasn't sure how that was gonna go because the contraption that my husband gave me to hold my phone is like so old. I didn't know if it would stay on my dash, but it did. And I got to go to the post office and get that awesome book that Lisa Bradley sent me. Thank you so much, Lisa. It meant the world to me, that book. Oh my gosh, that book was amazing. Love that book. It is the UK version of Kirby Rosanis' new book, World Within World. The US version is going to come out March 17th. So I do still have a pre-order in for, I think it's 4 copies of that. I'm going to have one for me to color in, pencils only, of course. And then one I got as a gift for Sean because he really likes Kirby Rosanis. For those of you new to the channel, hello, welcome. Sean is my best friend, and he does some art things with me here and there when he's not too busy at work. My husband has no interest in any of this. He supports me emotionally, you know, but he's not an artistic person. He's an IT guy. So yeah, so I got one for me, one for Sean. One is a copy just to keep on my shelf because I collect Kirby's books. I always have a secondary copy that I don't color in just to have his artwork. And then an extra copy as a giveaway. So once I hit my 3,000 subscribers, that will be one of the items that I use as a giveaway. Yay. So yeah, so that was Friday. I went to the post office and went to the grocery store, and it was so nice to get out. I had been stuck in this house for so long because of how sick I've been. This year's been really bad for people with illnesses. My goodness. I mean, I've had it twice back to back. I had a sinusitis in January, like the first couple of weeks of January, and then I got it again in February, really bad, like really, really bad. So, yeah, it has not been fun. So I hope everybody is feeling better. Those that have been sick, and those that are sick, I hope you're on the mend. Because it is not fun, Shug, not fun. And it just gets so depressing, you know, like being sick all the time, and you just feel down in the dumps. It's like, ugh. So yeah, but I'm definitely doing better. And then Saturday night, me and Adam and Sean went to my friend Joel's house for dinner. He made us awesome dinner. It was Dr. Pepper pot roast. Have any of you heard of that? Had that? Made that? Let me know. This was the first time I had it. He cooked it in a pressure cooker, which I also do not own. My husband really wants to get one now that we've had a meal from it. It kind of scares me though, because of course everything is under pressure and I'm scared it's just gonna go kaboom. But that's just me being, you know, paranoid me. But anyway, so there's a pot roast, and he made it with Dr. Pepper, and he cooked it in the pressure cooker with, like, I think he said in like 2 inches of Dr. Pepper. It was so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Amazing. Like, oh, yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. So we had that, and then he sauteed, like cut up red potatoes and baby carrots and mushrooms. Oh my gosh. And of course you put that over top of your the pot roast. And then we had fresh lima beans that were cooked for a while in butter and sugar and garlic and onions. I mean, it was just so good. I don't normally eat like that. But y'all, I had seconds, and I never do that. Never do that. I don't eat very much. And then he had a, oh, what was it called? Oh, I can't remember. It was some kind of, it was almost like a chocolate spoon bread with like fudge on it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was so good. It was so yummy. It was great. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to alternate here. We're going to do orange. Yeah, so we had a great time, and I got to see for the first time Joel's little doggy Diesel, who of course I had seen pictures of, but he's a Chihuahua Min Pin mix. He's so cute. It took him a little bit to warm up to me, but once he did, he like stayed on my lap like forever. It was incredible. I told Adam, I was like, I really want to get, you know, a small dog like that whenever our dogs go, even though I said I didn't want to get any more dogs after our dogs. Oh my gosh, he was just so cute. So cute. I need to find the picture. I gotta show you this picture. It's just, it's so adorable. So adorable. Okay, so here we'll start with the, I know the glare. The glare is horrible. Okay, so that was him on my lap. Look at his little teeth. And he just stayed on my lap like this, you guys. Oh my gosh, he was so cute. So cute. And that's Joel and Diesel. Oh, he's just adorable. Oh my gosh, look. Look at that face. I mean, he just stayed on my lap. And look, he fell asleep. Sorry for the glare. He fell asleep on my lap. Just like that. My legs went to sleep. I didn't care. All right, and then Joel got him a silver puffy vest, you guys. A silver puffy vest. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? Oh my gosh. Silver puffy vest. Okay. Sorry. I got like so excited. So excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, sorry, I had to share. Oh boy. So what is everybody working on? Anything fun? How was your weekend? What did everybody do over the weekend? Did you go out? Did you stay in? Are you diamond painting? Are you coloring? Yeah, I'm excited to start the White Tiger tonight. Hopefully I'll feel up to it. Tonight might just be a Netflix night though. I don't know. We'll see how my back goes. It's also, you know, of course, it has to be, you know, that time of the month. I know, TMI, TMI. But yeah, I would think that I would be close to not having this anymore since I'm going to be, what, 47 in June. I would think it would be coming close to that time. And everybody's like, oh no, you don't want that. You're gonna have all kinds of side effects. Bring it on, because I really have horrible cycles. It's really bad. So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm all over the place today. So yeah, so Saturday was fun. And I got to have some wine. I hadn't had anything to drink for a while. And I don't normally drink anyway. I'm just not a big drinker. I only drink socially. I might have a little bit of Bailey's in my coffee here and there after dinner. But normally I don't drink unless we're out at social gatherings with friends or family. But yeah, I had a couple glasses of wine, and that was nice. That was nice. I wasn't driving, so yeah, because, you know, I can't see. Still waiting for my glasses to come in. I'm so excited. I'll be able to see things once I get my glasses. I put pictures of the glasses up on Instagram. They are so cool. Yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, last night, Sunday, what did we do Sunday? We really didn't do much Sunday. I wasn't feeling so hot. So I really just caught up on some videos and just pretty much chilled out. Stayed on the sofa. I played a few games of Overwatch with Sean. But other than that, it was just a really relaxed day, which is good. I had been out and about Friday and then Saturday as well, so yeah. Yep. And the weather here is just, it's crazy. It's in the 60s today, and I think tomorrow, okay, Wednesday, yes. Wednesday it's going to be, I think 70? It's just like, yep, okay, so we're not going to get any snow this year. We've had no snow where I live. They had called for snow, but we never got it. We just got rain. Adam said it did snow one morning. Was it last week? Like when he got up to go to work, but it was just some flurries. So by the time I got up, there wasn't anything. I didn't see anything. I was really bummed. I love snow. I love looking at it after it's just, you know, just fallen and it's clean and pretty and white and I don't have to drive in it. I love it. Love it. If I have to drive in it though, no show. No. I'm not a fan. And that's just because I had a really bad accident in snow back when I was in college. So ever since then, it was kind of traumatizing. So I try really hard not to drive in it. And now that I'm not working, I don't have to drive in it. So, yeah. All right, so I posted on Instagram a picture of what I had crocheted. It was over a year ago. It was like a pot holder or something. I have no idea. Don't remember how I did it. I have no clue. I have no clue of where to even start. So I had asked for some suggestions of like where I can buy patterns online. Like if anybody has any suggestions of like a good magazine or, you know, if there are PDFs you can purchase of patterns. I really want to do blankets. I love blankets and I really want to make blankets for my friends and my family and, you know, just maybe even for animals, like take them to my local shelter, you know, make little dog and cat blankets and stuff. I think that would be kind of cool to do. Yeah. So, and since Mrs. Coffee sent me that awesome hat, which I don't have in front of me, but I did take a picture of it and put it on Instagram. I mean, that was me with no shower, nothing. I didn't care. It was for the hat, not for me. That hat is so awesome. And my husband, he was like, who sent you that? I'm like, Mrs. Coffee. He goes, can you make that? I'm like, no. I don't have that kind of skill or talent. Sorry, Shug. He was like, well, can she make an actual real, like, hat with, because this was, like, the head wrap, which I love. It's great for me. I love the head wrap. It's like, well, can she make, like, a tube hat, like a beanie? Like, she could, but she's not going to because she already made me one. He was like, well, I was telling him about the machine she used to do it. And he was like, well, can you get that machine? I'm like, oh, come on. He was like, I'll buy you the machine if you can make a hat like that and make me a hat. Because he's always outside in the yard, you know, cutting the grass or messing with stuff, you know, man shit. It's like, oh, beanie would be great. I was like, okay. Yeah, so that might be in the works as much as I really don't want to, just because I'm not good with that kind of thing. And I'm bougie in the aspect of I'd rather just pay somebody to make me one. Yeah, that's me. Judge away, Shug. Judge away. Yeah. But like crocheting a blanket, I'd like to do that. I have such a hard time with the turn at the end. I can't do it. Can't do it. So I really want to, you know, watch some YouTube videos of people making blankets and, you know, find a really good pattern and some good yarn. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, what kind of yarn I should buy. I know there's some that's better than others, I'm sure. So yeah, any suggestions? Let me know. I would love some suggestions on where to start. And I know Anne from A Colorful Life, she's doing, I think it's crochet. Oh, and you can correct me. I'm pretty sure it's crochet, but she is making the last video I saw of her crocheting was a beautiful blanket with these bright colors. I was like, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. And I'd love to do one with like teal and pink and purple and oh, kind of like what I'm coloring now. Love these colors. So yeah. So any suggestions, please feel free to put them in the comments down below. I'm always willing to try, you know, try something new. And even though I did do crochet, it might have almost been like 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember how to do it. And yeah, I can just Google it, I guess. But I'd much rather hear from my lovely friends of what they suggest. I'd much rather try that first. So, yeah. All right. But yeah, I really want to start coloring in the new Kirby Rosanna's book. So hopefully I can do that this week. I'm going to be really picky with that book. And of course use colored pencils. And I'm not going to be able to use markers. So I've got to figure out which colored pencils I'm going to use. Probably will use my Polychromos. Polychromos works really well. Sorry, my computer needs air. This computer, I swear to goodness. It's a gaming laptop, so it always goes into overdrive for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll probably use my Polychromos. I haven't used them in a while. And I'm thinking about using my Luminance. I haven't used my Luminance for over a year. So I really think it might be time to break those open. I just don't know how they're going to be on that paper. I have used the Luminance in another Kirby book. I used it in Imagimorphia, and it worked okay. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So, yes. All right, what color should I do these? I'm thinking aqua. And I like doing simple mandalas like this with just, you know, straight coloring. I find it very relaxing for me, which is a good thing. Need to be relaxed, right? But yeah, this is a fabulous book. If you haven't checked out any of Tabitha Barnett's books, you need to do that. She's got wonderful, wonderful coloring books. And they're not very expensive. Some of them are a little bit higher than others, like my Majestic Mandalas Midnight Edition. That one I think was like $12, but it has like almost 100 pages in it. And they're all single-sided, so you can use markers, which is great. Yeah, I love her books. Love her books. And she has a Facebook group, so you can join her Facebook group. She's actually in my Facebook group, which I'm just thrilled about. And she's so nice and thoughtful. She always comments when you tag her on anything you've colored by her. She's just super sweet. So, love her. Love her. Yeah, so I haven't really gotten any new coloring books. I did get a couple of, what's his name? Jason Hamilton. I got a couple of his mandala books. I don't know if I'm going to color in them though. they're very intricate in my opinion. I saw Anne show them and I was like, oh, okay, well let me check them out. So I bought 2 of them. I think it was the volume 1 and volume 2. But I don't know if they're me. I don't know. Well, we're just gonna have to see. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. So yeah. I mean, they're beautiful mandalas. They're very detailed, where maybe I'll like them more once I get my glasses. Because I have a hard time seeing like really fine detail. And my mom is like, you know, how the hell do you diamond paint if you can't see? I was like, oh, well, I cheat because I have a light board. And, you know, I mean, my face is like right up on it when I do it normally. You guys don't see that, but, yeah. So who knows? Maybe I'll have a different outlook on things once I get my glasses, hopefully. Cause yeah, I'm pretty blind. Pretty blind. I had no idea I was as bad as I am. Like the eye doctor was like, yeah, you can't see. He even asked me, he was like, did you drive here? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, wow, okay. So Adam was like, okay, you're not driving anywhere else unless you absolutely have to until you get your glasses. I'm like, well, I have to drive to go pick up my glasses. And I have a set of old glasses that I've had for like 15 years. I mean, it's better than nothing, but even the eye doctor was like, yeah, this doesn't really help you. He said, you think it helps you because when you put it on, you're like, oh, I can see, but in reality, no, you can't. No, you can't. Yeah, but nighttime is horrible. Like when we went out Saturday night, it was like, we kind of got lost. Oh yeah, that was okay. So Joel lives probably about 25 minutes from where I live. So what we did is Adam drove his car and we went to Sean's apartment and left Adam's car there, and Sean drove all of us to Joel's. So he put Joel's address in his GPS, and it said it would take like, 20 minutes to get there. I was like, okay, cool. Well, I don't like highways at all. I avoid highways at all costs, unless I absolutely have to take a highway. So there's that feature, and I know it's in Google Maps, where you can avoid highways, interstates, and tolls. Well, Sean didn't do that, even though he knows I don't like interstates and all of that. So, of course, the whole time we were trying to get there, the GPS was saying, get on 64, get on 95. It's like, no. Well, it kept making us take left turns to try and go back to the highway. I was like, give me your damn phone. So I had to go in there and basically reset up the direction. Oh my God, it was horrible. It took us so much longer to get there than it should have, because we were just like going basically around our ass to get to our elbow. You know what I'm saying? But we finally got there. So yeah. But it was so different for me being back down in the city. Joel lives down in the city of Richmond, and I used to live in the city and moved away. Gosh, we've been in this house 5 years, so it was 5 years ago, and we moved out into the country area, just west of Richmond. And it was just so weird being in the city. It was like all the noise and the cars and the traffic and the people, and oh my gosh, it's like, oh, so glad we don't live here anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are certain areas of the city that are very pretty, especially we have a historical road here called Monument Avenue, and there are just gorgeous, gorgeous old, huge row houses on Monument, and we're talking money, like million plus for these houses, and they're gorgeous. But I mean, you're right on top of each other, and then you have to park in the street. Street parking? No, 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 no. I'm not a fan of that. At least where I lived in the city, we were on the corner of a street, so we actually had a side street, and then we had a driveway off the side street to our house. So that was nice. I wouldn't have bought a house that that you couldn't park, you know, in a driveway. No. No, no. Have to have a driveway. But yeah. I mean, I do miss the convenience of having everything like right there, like grocery stores and really cool local shops you can walk to and restaurants. And I don't really care about the bars. I'm not a bar scene person, but there are a lot of those down there. But like just the simple things that I can't get out here, like food delivery. We don't get food delivery. If we want food delivery, we have to Uber Eats it, or you know, Grubhub or something like that. And we don't do that very often, like maybe once a month, if that. I have started doing the grocery delivery. I've tried that a few times. It's actually pretty cool. It is expensive. I will say that. It is expensive. Because I haven't signed up for their program. It's through Instacart and Publix, since we have Publix here. But yeah, it's through Instacart. So basically, you go online to Publix and you click the delivery option, and it takes you over to an app through Instacart, and you pick out all of your food, you know, everything you need. I mean, anything you can think of. And there's an option next to it that says, you know, if this item isn't available, would you be okay with this item instead? So you go through and you say yay or nay to, you know, items that you would be okay with having replacements for if they were out or what have you. And then someone, I guess they're hired through Instacart. They go to the store, get all your items. You know, I mean, you have to pay for it online, of course, with a credit card before they'll do it. But they go and they get all of your items, and they're texting you while they're shopping if they, you know, have any issues with anything, or if they have any questions. They text you, or if something's out, they'll text you and say, hey, they don't have this organic chicken. Are you okay with this other brand of organic chicken? And there's going to be some price differences on the replacements, of course. Sometimes lower, sometimes higher. But yeah, I really like it, especially when I was so sick and couldn't go anywhere. Great option. When I'm not sick though, I feel guilty. Is that horrible? I feel like I should be able to go to the freaking store and do my grocery store shopping, but it's like, oh my gosh, I am willing to pay a little bit more to have someone do it for me. And I'm really good with tipping. I'm a firm believer in you always tip like 20% or more. If your experience is good, I think it should always be 20% or more. Just because I used to waitress when I was younger, so I know tipping's important. Tipping is very important, in my opinion. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do orange. But yeah, so they have somebody shop for you, and then they have, you know, that person, you get a time, you can choose a time frame, and they go up until like 10 o'clock at night. They'll bring you stuff like up to 10 o'clock at night. And that person just gets all your stuff and brings it to your front door. And, you know, they'll just leave it at the front door. If you have cold items, they'll pack the cold items in like a styrofoam container with dry ice and leave it on your porch if that's what you've said. So yeah, it's actually really cool. It's really cool. Like I said, it is more expensive than you going out and getting it yourself, but I don't know. I kind of like it, especially now that like I'm so paranoid of getting sick again. Like since I've been sick back to back, I'm just so paranoid of getting sick again. I'm tempted just to do the online groceries and tell them to bring it, and then I'm just gonna spray everything with Lysol on the porch. I mean, that's what I've been doing with all my packages too. I spray everything with Lysol. So I'll spray the outer box with Lysol. I'll open that box and then I'll spray the other box that's in there with Lysol. Like with the diamond painting that I had come from Hong Kong. I took the diamond painting out of the box that was in plastic, you know, a plastic wrapped, you know, how they wrap, Star Wars wraps them in plastic. I sprayed that with Lysol. I mean, I'm not taking any chances, y'all. This whole corona thing just scares the crap out of me. And it's not the actual virus that scares me, because the virus itself, I mean, yeah, it's like the flu. So, I mean, okay, the flu is manageable, but this one has no vaccine and no real treatment. I mean, that's what scares me. So, yeah. If I can avoid being sick, I will avoid it. But it's going to be hard for me to avoid it because my husband works, you know, outside of the house. So if anybody in his office is sick, you know, he's going to bring it home with him. That's just how it is. And I guess my immune system just isn't good because I'm not around people that much anymore. So my body's not used to, you know, fighting off those germs. But yeah, this was the sickest I'd been in a long time this year. Wasn't good. I'm hoping it's all done and over with. And again, I hope anybody that is sick, I'm sending you healing hugs and thoughts, because I know how bad it is. All I can say is drink lots of fluids, see a doctor or call a doctor, get some antibiotics. Oh my God, antibiotics saved me. That amoxicillin, I felt so much better. Like the day after I started taking it, it was like 100 times better. It was awesome. It was really cool. So, yeah. But hopefully all of that is over and done with now that the weather is going to be turning warm, hopefully. But then we're going to get into pollen. Ugh. We have horrible pollen here. I know I was watching Anne's video and she was talking about how she's getting, I think she said pine pollen right now. Yeah, we haven't started getting it yet, but we will. We will. Once it gets to where the evenings are not at freezing or below, which I think this week we're right around freezing at night, but next week it's supposed to be much warmer. Yeah, and that's when it'll start pollinating. Yeah, we get it pretty bad here. Pine is bad here. And just all kinds of tree pollen. Oh my gosh. The tree pollen's the worst. The grass pollen doesn't really affect me that much. It's the tree pollen. So yeah, the poor dogs, they go outside and they come in and they're just like covered in yellow. It's like, really? So we have like these towels out on the back screen and porch where they come and go. And we just have these towels that are dedicated to wiping them off. And I wash those towels like on a really regular basis. Try and keep, you know, them from tracking it inside. And every time my husband goes out to do yard work, I make him like completely strip down once he gets in the garage. You know, with the door shut, of course. I make him strip down and immediately just put his clothes in the washer. Because, yeah, it's that bad. That bad. So, yeah. Alright, so I've got a few more little things to do. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on with me. I didn't really want to tell anybody yet, but I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know. So we had a trip planned to Ireland for June, and my dad called me last week, and I don't know how many of you know, but my dad has some health issues. He's got neuropathy, and he's got some other issues. So anyway, long story short, I'm trying to decide what color to do this. Hold on. So, I don't want to do it yellow because the yellow line just said pink. Okay, well, I'm going to do aqua. Long story short, he doesn't feel comfortable traveling anywhere right now because of the coronavirus. And all I'm going to say is we have friends that are in the CDC, family friend, that basically strongly suggested that we redo our trip for the following year. And I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything. It's just we made a decision that it's probably best that we just reschedule the trip. We haven't made a firm decision on that yet. He's waiting until March the 31st. That's when all of the money has to be given for the trip. I mean, all of it, non-refundable, because we're going with a group of people. We're not just doing this on our own. So, yeah, but we had a pretty lengthy discussion, and both he and my stepmother and myself and Adam agree it's probably in our best interest to reschedule it. And the biggest reason for that is not because do I think we're going to, get sick. Not necessarily. It's more of we're not going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to be constantly thinking about it. We're going to be worried, and it's going to make everything not fun. And yeah, so that's been upsetting to everybody involved, but ultimately we think it's the best choice. So I will definitely keep you posted on that. But as of right this moment, that's the decision that's being made, is that we're going to revisit that in 2021. So hopefully we can do it for around the same time frame, May or June of next year. Yeah, my computer, I swear to goodness. So yeah, so I'll keep everybody posted on that and let you know, but yeah. I hope anybody that does travel, I hope everybody is very careful. Wash your hands on a regular basis, at least for 20 seconds with soap and warm water, hand sanitizer. Just be really aware of what you touch before you touch your face or your mouth or anything like that, or eat. Yeah, anything like that. You just got to be careful, especially for people that are older with immune disorders. And, you know, I mean, it's like the flu, but, you know, it's just, there isn't a vaccine right now. So you just got to pay attention. But anyway, so yeah. So there is my colorful mandala for today that I am going to get out of this chair because my back is killing me. But I hope everybody has a lovely Tuesday and a lovely week, and hopefully I'll be okay to I just had a mind fart. Hopefully I'll be okay to diamond paint on Thursday. Thursday will be hopefully I can diamond paint Whip and Chat for Thursday. So yeah, that's the plan. So anyway, thank you guys so much. And of course, if you are new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed and everybody that follows me. It means the world to me. Thank you. And yeah, that's it for me. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday and Wednesday, and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye, guys.